Why is the teacher's pet always so annoying? Like, bro, I'm just trying to survive class without collapsing, and this guy is sitting in the front row with the biggest smile I've ever seen, full of joy like we're at Disneyland. It's 8 in the morning. Did you sleep 12 hours on a cloud or something? He's doing everything in his power to be the teacher's favorite. The teacher's just trying to start the lesson, and this guy's over here trying to spark up a conversation like it's a coffee date. How was your weekend, Ms. Johnson? Brother, let her teach. This isn't brunch. And every time the teacher asks a question, he throws his hand up in 0.2 seconds like he's hitting a buzzer on a game show. Like, relax. You're not winning a medal. She's not going to give you a gold star and a kiss on the cheek for saying the right answer. And the teacher makes a joke, like the driest, most unfunny joke in history, and this guy starts laughing like he just watched the greatest stand-up special of all time. Bro, please, I'm trying to sleep in silence. Your fake laughter is physically hurting me. And when class finally ends and everyone's packing up like zombies, this guy stands up and says, "Thank you, teacher, for this wonderful lesson, brother. She's not gonna marry you. She probably has a whole husband and 3 kids. It's not gonna work out. Sit down." Sup, the kid, bro? Why is looking away from the board for 1 second? Suddenly a life or death situation. The teacher's yapping about some basic algebra. I blink, look down at my desk for what feels like half a second, and when I look back up, she's somehow moved on to teaching advanced nuclear fusion. Like, bro, how did we go from solve for X to building a particle accelerate? And of course, the smart kid in the front row is just nodding like it's the most obvious thing in the world. Like, yes, of course, this is standard light work. Brother, are you even human? I'm sitting there in full panic mode like, what did I miss? I can't ask what's going on because you already know what the teacher's gonna say. I just explained this. Why weren't you paying attention? Instant public humiliation, legacy shattered, GPA spiritually deleted. So I do what anyone in survival mode would do. I whisper to the kid next to me for help, and he turns to me with the same lost, empty stare. That we're both doomed. And somehow, the teacher's hawk-like senses activate. Is there something you'd like to share with the class? Now everyone's staring. I just nod slowly and pretend to take notes in a notebook I haven't touched since the first week of school. My pen isn't even working. I'm just scribbling invisible lines. And the worst part, we're only 5 minutes into the lesson. It's gonna be a long day. Sup, bro? Why don't we all have that one friend who just loves stealing? Like, at this point, it's not even about the item. He's doing it for the thrill. We'll be chilling in a store minding our business, and bro casually turns to me like, "Yo, you want anything? I got you." And I'm thinking, wow, what a generous guy. Real one. Probably raised right. So I say, "Yeah, I'll take some gummies." Next thing I know, he pockets them and walks straight out the store. Brother, I think you forgot a little thing called paying for it. And then he had the audacity to hand me the candy like he just did me a favor. Like, no thanks, bro. You can keep those felony Sour Patches for yourself. I'm not trying to get locked up for a bag of sugar. But it gets worse when you go to his house. There's just a stop sign in his room. I'm like, how much did that cost? He goes, "I didn't buy it. I just took it." I'm sorry, you what? How are your parents not questioning this? They give you $7 for lunch and you somehow return with 6 bags of chips, 2 sodas, a Bluetooth speaker, and municipal road equipment. Bro, if I stole so much of the napkin, my mom would reduce me to atoms. I swear he's 2 crimes away from becoming a Netflix documentary. You know, 5 years and bro's gonna be serving time for smuggling a slushy machine out of 7-Eleven. Sup? Bro, why do I always get the worst exam paper? Like, everyone around me gets these clean, crisp sheets, text sharp, diagrams clear. And I'm sitting here staring at a paper that looks like it was printed using mud and ancient regret. It's just one giant ink splatter with faint outlines of what I assume are words, but could also be cave drawn. This thing looks like it was pulled from the ruins of Pompeii, dusted off, and handed to me like, "Yeah, this is fair." Half the questions are just cut off mid-sentence. Like it'll say, "Explain how photosynthesis and just stop." Bro, after what? What was photosynthesis about to do? The images don't even get me started. There's a blurry gray circle I think is supposed to be a diagram of the heart, or maybe the moon land. One of the faces looks like something you'd see in an analog horror video. Another image is completely green. Why? Don't know. Maybe the printer felt festive. And the worst part, when I politely go up and ask the teacher for a reprint, she looks at me like I still ink on it myself. Like, well, no one else had a problem. "Miss, if you can decipher anything on this fossilized scroll you handed me, I will personally transfer you $1 million. Because I've spent the last 10 minutes trying to figure out whether I'm writing an essay or decoding an encrypted message from a forgotten civilization." Sup, y'all? We all got that one friend who's always out here doing side quests. Like, I'll be at home chilling, watching YouTube, and bro hits me with a call like, "Yo, I'm hiding from the police." Like, bro, what do you want me to do? Throw a smoke bomb and rescue you through the window? And he said it so casually, too. Like he's just ordering food. "Yeah, I was just skateboarding on a mall escalator and things got out of hand." What do you mean things got out of hand? Every day it's something new. I'll ask him what he's doing and he'll say some nonsense like, "I'm in a cave." A cave? Bro, where are you even finding these locations? He's the same guy who'll be like, "Yo, help me carry this washing machine." And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because I traded it for a drone." A drone? Why are you bothering with household appliances like it's the Stone Age? Last week he called me saying, "Open your window, I'm outside with a cow." And sure enough, I look outside and he's just casually standing there like a Disney villain with a full-grown cow on a leash. I'm like, "Bro, if you needed milk, just call me. I'll make you some of my own." Sup for a fit? I swear, group presentations feel like public executions. The second the teacher says, okay, group 3, you're up, we all just go dead silent. So we get up from our seats and do the walk of shame like we're heading to trial. My whole body is sweating. I'm barely walking straight, breathing heavy like I just ran a marathon. We open the presentation, and of course that one dude who did absolutely nothing starts talking like he's the son of Albert Einstein. Today we'll be discussing, bro, you didn't even open the Google Doc. Then it's my turn, and I instantly freeze. I'm staring at the slide like my brain's been factory reset. I finally managed to get something out. So yeah, as you can see, while pointing at a picture of the pie chart like it explains itself. And of course nobody's even paying attention. One dude is fully asleep, drooling all over the desk. Another's on his phone playing Roblox like we're not up here fighting for our lives. And someone in the back is just casually eating a 5-course meal. And we finish, and the teacher has the audacity to say, yeah, that was good. Good. Bro, I died up there and all I get is good. No way I did all that to get 6 out of 7 blondes. Sup? Why do we all have that one friend who never studies and still gets perfect marks? Like, bro, I'm up till 3 a.m. Eyes burning, going over every single page like my life depends on it. I show up to school on 4 hours of sleep, stressed out of my mind, and I tell him how hard I study. And this guy just shrugs and goes, yeah, I skimmed the notes once and slept like 12 hours. And after the exam, he walks out calm as ever, like he just took a nap. You asked how he did, and he's like, 98 out of 100 could have been better. Better? Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with a 50, questioning if I even took the same test. And when I'm struggling with some math question that looks like it was written in ancient runes, he just leans over, explains the entire concept in 30 seconds, and says something like, it's basic knowledge. He studies the least out of everyone, never stresses, and somehow gets the best grades, like he's Leonardo da Vinci reincarnated. And when the final exam of the year rolls around, the one that decides your entire future, bro shows up 5 minutes late, no pencil, no calculator, no nothing. Still walks out with full marks. At this point, he could skip class all year, show up once, and he'd still get a handshake from the principal, a thank you letter for his dedicated academic efforts, and a personalized invite from Harvard and a Nobel Prize. She's up for that. Why do moms call your name and then just not respond? Like I'll be chilling in my room, minding my business, and suddenly I hear my mom scream my name. I jump up, heart already racing, and yell back, what? Silence. Not a single sound. Am I hallucinating? Did she get kidnapped mid-sentence? I sprint out of my room full panic mode, following the echo of her voice like it's a distress signal. I turn the corner and she's just sitting there, scrolling Facebook like nothing happened. I go, Mom, did you call me? She doesn't even look up. I give her a little nudge and she finally snaps out of it. Oh, I don't remember. Brother, I just ran to you like I was in Mission Impossible, thinking you were in danger and you don't remember? And the worst part, as I'm walking away, already halfway back to my room, she hits me with the classic, well, since you're here, take out the trash and clean the kitchen. Mom, if you do this one more time, I swear I'm deleting your Candy Crush account. It's up. Why do we all have that one friend who's a delusional entrepreneur? Like, bro fully believes he's going to be living in Dubai in 2 years with 7 Bugattis, designer clothes, and a penthouse in the Burj Khalifa. Meanwhile, he started 6 businesses, and every single one has crashed harder than the global market in 2008. Like, one of his businesses was called the Cybercoin. Bro, it wasn't even a real cryptocurrency. It was just a Discord server where he was selling a PNG of a coin and posting motivational quotes every morning. He said he was building an ecosystem. Bro, making a Discord server and inviting your 3 cousins is not launching a business. It's group chatting with extra steps. He keeps saying, I'm grinding every day. But in reality, he's playing Roblox for 6 hours straight and watching TikToks about business mindsets. Bro, you are not Elon Musk. And in school, he's trying the least out of everyone, scrolling through his phone mid-lesson, doing literally nothing, and still has the audacity to say, school is made to raise poor people. And the richest guys didn't go to college. Like, yeah, maybe. But you know what they also didn't do? Doom scroll for half the day and spend the other half playing Roblox tycoons. Bro, stop embarrassing yourself. Sup, bruh? We all had that one friend who's always late. At this point, he's doing it for the love of the game. We'll plan to be up at 2 p.m., and once 2 p.m. hits, no sign of it. 10 minutes later, no text, no call. 30 minutes in, I'm starting to get genuinely worried. Then 45 minutes later, I finally see him, casually strolling over, coffee in hand, walking at the pace of a medieval monk. No urgency, no shame. And when he gets to me, he had the audacity to say, sorry, bro, heavy traffic, bro. You live 5 minutes away. On foot? What traffic are you talking about? Did you have to fight off pigeon? Most likely he just rolled out of bed 10 minutes ago, stared at the ceiling for a while, and then decided to show up like it's a royal entrance. And it's never just 5 or 10 minutes late. Nah, this guy's late by hours. We'll invite him to a 9 p.m. movie. He'll roll up at 11 with popcorn in hand like, yo guys, what did I miss? The entire movie, bro. Then he had the nerve to get offended, like, why would you guys watch it without me? Like, bro, at this point, if we plan something for 3 p.m., we just tell him to show up at 1. And even then, he'll still text, yo, I'll be there in 5, which we all know translates to, I haven't even crawled out of bed yet. Sup, bro?